Please welcome back Dr. Michael Makovsky.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's bad. Yeah, no, thanks. Catherine is very versatile, and I want to thank you. I want to thank Catherine. She does this every year for JINSA, and she does a great job. So I want to thank you very much. We are proud to present the Henry Scoop Jackson Award to Congresswoman Kay Granger. She was just elected earlier this month to her 11th term of Congress with almost 70% of the vote. Wow. Congresswoman Granger has earned her reputation in Congress as a hardworking, tough, and principled leader on issues that matter most to the people that she serves. She is the first and only Republican woman to represent Texas in the U.S. House of Representatives, where she serves as vice chair of the powerful Defense Appropriations Subcommittee, and also chairs the State and Foreign Operations Subcommittee, which is direct oversight of the Department of State and National Security abroad. She's been deeply involved, or excuse me, she was deeply involved in the negotiations on the recent 10-year, $38 billion MOU defense agreement signed with Israel, and is a strong supporter of the U.S.-Israel relationship, which is called Strong and Unbreakable. 2 years ago, she presented this award to Congressman Mac Thornberry, the chairman of the House Armed Services Committee, and is now our honor to present it to her this evening. Thank you very much, Congressman.
Thank you so much for this. It really is a huge honor, and I take it as an honor for my work, not for me. Scoop Jackson was such a tireless advocate for our nation's security and our allies, and so to receive an honor named for him is very special. I'm certainly proud to be among the very prominent leaders who've received this award before me. Tonight's anniversary dinner marks 40 years since the founding of the Jewish Institute for National Security Affairs. That's 40 years of advocating on behalf of a strong U.S. military, a robust national security policy, and strong relationship with Israel and other allies. My 6 trips to Israel, I've learned something new every single time and have more appreciation for our relationship every single time. It's a remarkable achievement. I want to thank you for your ability to influence, to provide really critical information and analysis to policymakers and to people like me that can call on you and say, help me with this decision or this history, and to promote strong relationships and security cooperation between the U.S. and Israeli militaries, as well as our other allies, of course. So you also improve awareness by educating the public on the importance of a strong national defense and related policy issues. You support our troops. This holiday season, JINSA will again distribute funds to military families in need so they can fully enjoy the holiday season. This event in this room filled with 400 policymakers and military leaders and diplomats and other influencers demonstrates the really profound impact on our national security. I want to personally thank you for your efforts and they're needed now more than ever. As we gather tonight to celebrate the good work that's been done, we also recognize there's more to be done. You know as much as I do that we live in a very dangerous time. Radical Islamic terrorism has metastasized because the vacuum in the Middle East and North Africa, the threat is now closer than ever because the online radicalization of homegrown extremists. At the same time, our anniversaries are testing and watching the difference in American leadership and the resolve we have in a way that we haven't had some time. The ongoing civil wars and violence in failed states like Syria and Yemen and Libya is really heartbreaking and continue to destabilize an already fragile region. During our dangerous times, we must ensure that the United States remains not only the greatest country in the world, but also the strongest. In order to do this, thank you. In order to do this, our military needs to be ready to face a complex variety of threats. We can't do this until we end defense sequestration. I say that because, as a member of Congress, I live with that bad decision. It was a very bad decision, and it has to be changed for us to move forward. If I stay in defense, as I hope I always will, then that'll be the main priority. These arbitrary cuts in the defense budget are forcing the Department of Defense to make budget-based decisions instead of threat-based decisions. This is extremely dangerous. We must control spending, but the way to do it is not through arbitrary cuts to defense. The military readiness accounts are an example of the shocking consequences of sequestration. Already stretched thin by more than a decade of war, Marine aviation squadrons are salvaging aircraft parts from museums in order to keep their planes flying. The Army's at the lowest troop level count since World War II. This is unconscionable. We must enable the Army to increase in strength. Our Navy currently has the fewest number of ships since 1916. We have to expand the Navy to ensure the U.S. has the ability to project power around the world, to reassure our allies and show our resolve to our enemies. The United States must lead in these very dangerous times. There's no other country that can. We are the one indispensable nation. Free people around the world, as well as those not yet free, are depending on us. We can't afford to let them down. So thank you again for this incredible honor. Together we'll continue to work for a more secure, a peaceful, and a prosperous future for our country and our friends around the world. Thank you very much.